Welcome, triathlon friends. This is Kai. Here's Christian. We are back with the Zero2Hero Triathlon Journey, episode number 6. Today we changed to the best studio we had so far on our journey. We are out here in Zug. Behind us is the nice scenery of the old town in Zug. And today is end of May. On Sunday we have lots of people out, and we are 1 week before your race in Zug.
Zytturm, yeah.
Zytturm Triathlon. It's an Olympic distance that you do, and Christian wanted to perform today a brick session in race conditions. So we took that opportunity to do this episode number 6 on our journey. And we started it with a brief, short VGT activation session. Took about 10 to 15 minutes, where you went into a very activated state. Similar as last time, that was going very well. Christian is able to jump into that state of mind and body very, very quickly, and you went very deep. Do you want to say something about it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I was coming quite tired to today's session because yesterday I did a half marathon on the same course, 21K, and then went to a techno party for the rest couple of hours. So I really wanted to test.
Why do you want to do that? Or why did you do that?
I really wanted to test the power of VGT again, to see if I would be completely wasted, if my legs would have zero power. What would be the regenerative power of VGT, right?
Okay, so you didn't tell me before, right? So you smashed your legs with a half marathon plus a techno party dancing
7 hours.
7 hours, okay? No drugs involved?
No drugs involved. Okay. All clean sport.
All clean sport. So, and today, how was it today?
And today my mind was keep telling me I'm not ready, I'm too tired, I'm not in a good shape. And once we started the session, I just flushed out all these thoughts and let the body relax for a bit and to enter in the zone. So I was then all the thoughts cleared up, and I was much more confident and focused. And then as soon as I got on the bike, I knew it was tunnel vision from there. And the weather is so amazing after so many weeks of rain, and I was just motivated to enjoy and really connect with the nature all around us, right? And not make it about the competition specifically, but just let my body feel one with the bike again. And that went really well in this. The activation went really well, because I didn't think I would even be able to finish today's brick session. When I first came in, the confidence boost was given by this mental activation first.
Yes. So thank you for that insight. Let me add something to our viewers. So we always focus on the emotions. We don't focus so much on numbers, on some figures. We focus on the emotion, how you want to experience, and what kind of scenes you want to experience. So we let it completely open and let the body do the work, actually. So you were smashing a good time. I was watching for a parking lot, and in that time I was watching for a parking lot, you were already in art down the lake and halfway through, so that was pretty fast. We put some numbers up.
I would say I on average 240 watts and average speed 38 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
Plus in traffic and full heat.
Yes.
So I think it's quite warm.
So you didn't take any risk, right?
Right. So I had to brake a few times, of course, and I tried to stop my power meter or my Garmin on and off whenever I had to stop at the traffic lights. But however, 38K on average, 240 watts.
Is that what you liked, or is that?
I would say it's medium. I didn't want to burn all the matches because I knew I want to let it all out in the run.
Okay.
So I rode quite conservative.
Okay. So then you came back in, and I was like following you on the run. You had a very solid, very good technique from my experience, and tell the audience, how did that feel?
Yeah, I felt amazing. I really wanted to focus on running the last 8 months, and I did the personal challenge to do 3 half marathons in 3 consecutive weekends to see how I would, how my winter blocked run training, if it paid off or not. I would definitely say so. I felt so light. I had the proper gels with me, the shoes, everything. All the setup that I have now took, I would say, even a year to perfect to get to this point, and really working on my cadence and stride length. And today it felt amazing. The legs were fresh off of the bike. Because I watch so many pros complain about this. They kill themselves with 450 watts on average on the bike, and then they pass out on the run. So on a micro scale, I try to learn that lesson and not make that mistake. And I just enjoyed running through the forest, through the alleys and shadow, and constantly feeding, having the nutrition in place with 60 grams of carbs in total for the 10K. And really having Kai besides me with the motivation on the bike, I really felt like a pro, and that really pushed me to have a very solid run. I believe 43 minutes, so 4 minutes 19 per minutes per kilometer.
Yes. And how was your exhaustion level? Could you push more, or did you make also the run conservative, or did you go all out?
I would say so what I train specifically is negative splits. So I start with 4 minute 26 per kilometer, so really to settle in and get into a good rhythm, and then slowly 4 minutes 21, 4 minutes 16, and the last 3K I did the fastest, so that's 407, 406 minutes per kilometer. So I pushed towards the end. I think I would still have left a couple seconds there, but definitely running through the city gave me a huge boost. So still some speed to squeeze out there.
Yes. So I could watch the people at the beach, at the lake, in the cafes, and when we came through, you were like running in a big posture with a chest up, and great attitude. So you attracted some great looks, and I think a good boost for you. To add to this, if you perform the vegetative training, all your glands are activated, so you kind of spread the energy, you kind of let others feel by your electromagnetic field that you are alive, right? So that is boosting, and others will feel that, and you kind of you are a battery even to others, and you are a magnet. If you ever try the vegetative training, which we hope we inspire, then you will feel that. You will feel that boost of energy, and you will also be able to run negative splits. Anything to add? I would like to add something. So Christian has a huge program next week, this Zytturm Triathlon. We did the test today. And then you have races coming up, Rapperswil half Ironman, you said?
Yeah.
Then you have a race in Finland, in Lahti half Ironman, and then you have your Ironman in Thun. So that's quite packed. And you said before that you want to go to St. Moritz for an altitude training camp. So that's quite a tough program. And how will the VGT help you? How many times do you do that regularly, or do you have a routine or like a ritual that you don't do it every day? Can you describe that at the moment?
Right. So I used to do it twice, maximum 3 times a week for the last couple months. Sometimes even just once a week, whenever I felt my body had needed a shake-up. And now as the program will get intense, I will do it daily. Even if it's a 10-15 minutes in the lunch break that I have, even if it's before sleep, like we discussed, 10-15 minutes, like based on my hygiene routine, it should be part of the hygiene, right? Before sleep, just implement it, make it instinctive, make it intuitive, and just because I perfectly know the body needs to be fully recovered for every single day of training, and this is the time period where VGT is most useful and can shine the most, and it's a huge undertaking that I know I cannot do without VGT properly, because I just know training without it, also by not doing it for a couple of weeks, how the body felt like, and just by getting back into the routine and doing it 2 or 3 times a week. what's the difference? So I also look at that, and I just blindly. I also question it for myself, right? But every single time I do it, and I just pulverize it, and like still now, I can go for a nice long swim in the pool, just relax and not be completely smashed. Always have that one more gear in the back.
Yes. So that's something very important. You feel recovered very, very quickly after the session, after that brick session, and after that pre-VGT that we did. Of course, we did a pre-VGT, we haven't mentioned that yet, of about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, where actually you did 10 minutes of that shaking off the stress, reordering, and then falling to a sleep without being asleep. So letting the body sleep and fully recover, feeling light, feeling energy flowing, and now you're up for a swim. Maybe we jump in right now. I don't know. It's not allowed here from this pier, but maybe we take a dip into the water. We don't show you our swimming skills, so we end this video right now. If you have any questions, let us know. We are so happy that you follow us and that we can entertain you with our story and keep you inspired. And you have the last words today.
Health is wealth, and we should celebrate and promote every single second of sports that we do. Non-competitiveness, just get into a community, get into a club, get a great mentor, get a great coach, have a recovery method, and literally enjoy this blissful life that the sports can give back to us. And yeah, gratefulness brings a lot to that. So we're happy to support and promote to everyone this message, right? And at the end of the day, it's all about feeling good, feeling well, and keep doing it for the long term. That's all I would like to say.
Great words. Thank you. All the best to you. See you in a month. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Good.